Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sydney United Sports Centre for round 7 of the Hahn Australia Cup New South Wales preliminary round. It is Sydney United of National Premier League Men's New South Wales competition taking on Football New South Wales League 2 team, the Granville Rage. What a stage for the Rage to come and show what they have, and can they spring a major cup set. This would be one of the biggest cup sets in the history of this competition. Sydney United fielding a fairly strong team as well, and we'll run through that as well in just a moment. So much on the line for these two teams. You have to say a little bit more on the line for Sydney United. Nothing to lose for Granville Rage. A spot in the round of 32 awaits the winner of this one. Who will it be? Sydney United odds-on favourites to book their spot, but stranger things have happened in football, so let's see how this 90 minutes pans out. Run through the squads for you now. For Sydney United, in goals, Josip Orlovic. Number 4, Adrian Vlastelica. Number 5, Anthony Tomilic. Number 8, Mario Chabal. Number 9, Patrick Antelmi. Number 10, Carlos de Oliveira. Number 11, Matt Hatch. Number 14, Liam McGing. Number 16, Anthony Krilic. Number 19, Aidan Milicevic. And number 32, Leroy Jennings. For the Granville Rage, in goals, number 22, Branko Vidakovic. Number 7, Timothy Borg-Williams. Number 8, Jacob Carluccio. Number 9, Asmir Kadric. Number 11, and captain, returning back to his old stomping ground, Ante Tomic. Number 14, Tim Trainer. Number 5, Anthony Zullo. Number 10, Jad Musa. Number 18, Mitchell Whaley. Number 20, Yuto Shinagawa. And number 83, Will Harvey. And mentioned Ante Tomic earlier. Ante spent many a year here at Sydney United Sports Centre. Wore the red for a long time. Started his A-League career from Sydney United, moved to Melbourne Heart, as they were then known, now Melbourne City, of course. But a favourite here, wearing the number 11 jersey tonight. Keep an eye out for him. Special moment for himself as United on the attack early here. De Oliveira closed down, and good start for the visitors, making the early challenge there. Asmir Kadric in the number 9. I'll tell you what, he's got some history here. Not for Sydney United, but the neighbours down the road. Scored a number of goals for the Bonnerick White Eagles at his time there. He'll be looking to do the same again here this evening and give a bit of joy to his new club, the Granville Rage. Second season now with the Rage, Asmir Kadric. A player that's promised so much, and he'll be pleased to be back on the stage playing against these players that he played against a few years ago, and point to prove that he can still mix it with the best as well. Switch ball there. Searching on the far side. Strong challenge. I'll tell you what, Granville's got a good crowd here as well. A lot of their youth players have come. Big changes at the Rage. A somewhat famous football club. Spent a long time in the second tier of football in New South Wales. Were relegated a few years ago and unfortunately dropped to the lowest levels, but are slowly working their way back up. The Issa brothers doing a fantastic job. George Issa, former player, now the TD, and the head coach Rob Issa as well. Ball toward the back post. First corner of the game that was, but wasted opportunity for the visitors. And knowing the Issa boys' plans for the football club are large, they expect to lift it back to some of the heights where they used to be at. Obviously have access to Garside Park once more, the famous Garside Park that's been refurbished. A place they can once again call home. Here's Vlastelica. How many Australia Cups has he taken part in? Even the final where Sydney United were defeated, but the first State League team to qualify for the grand final of the Cup. Unfortunately, were defeated on that evening, but what an evening it was, in particular for the Croatian community and all Sydney United fans having the opportunity to show their colours and be back on the national stage. That's where they made some noise for many years in the NSL. Here's a chance now. Well defended there by Whaley, but still might break here for a red jersey in the end. Cleared away. Here's De Oliveira. Wide for Hatch. United trying to now create an opportunity. First spell of possession really for them. You can see how deep Granville Rage are sitting. Ante Tomic trying to close down Tomilic there. Former teammates. Tomic putting in quite a few metres. I don't think he's run that much all season, in fairness. But really stepping it up today. He'll need to run a lot more than he has in the last couple of years, let alone the last couple of weeks. Ante Tomic will. Here's Ante Kulic. Good ball there from Tomilic. Closed down though, cleared away again by Whaley. Some path Granville's had to get here. They've needed 2 extra times. The first one against the Macquarie Dragons, winning that one 3-2. They then defeated Phoenix. And you might remember Phoenix last year in the Cup. They had a fantastic run. Eastern Suburbs side who got to the quarterfinal, the round 7 stage, where they were defeated heavily by Rockdale in the end. That game was quite close for about 30 minutes. They then needed extra time to beat MacArthur FA side Gunners FC. 4-2 that one in the end. 96th minute equaliser to send that one to extra time. Anthony Zula, the scorer. As United first here with a corner. Good ball toward Vlastelica. Heads it over. Should have done better there. The Sydney United captain Adrian Vlastelica. And to qualify for round 7, Granville Rage played against their first team in the Football New South Wales competitions. League 2 side, fellow League 2 side I should say. Gladesville Ride Magic, a 2-1 win. Asmir Kadric scoring the winner on that occasion. Sydney United, well, they started their campaign away at Glebe Gorillas. They won that one 4-1, but didn't start ideally. They were down 1-0 inside 10 minutes. But in the end, their quality showing through there. In round 5, they defeated the Tarrawanna Blues by 5-0. And of course, that dramatic penalty shootout against Sydney Olympic in the previous round to get to this stage. And United again in possession, and this is where the ball will be for most of the evening. Tomic lays it off for Kadric, who's got electrifying pace. If he can be played through, he can really cause some damage. And there's a calm header there from Vlastelica. Now Tomilic. Still strange seeing Shabao in a Sydney United jersey. So used to seeing him wearing the colours of Blacktown City. Ball over the top here. Kulic just out-muscled. Goes down again there by Whaley, who's been busy but done a good job so far. Wins the throw as well. Whaley will take the throw. Tomic heads it on, and Kadric tried to get there but headed away by McGing. Header Once more by Whaley. A bit of space now for Chabal, who can hit him. And Chabal with a speculative effort from distance. Just over the bar. Branko Vidakovic in the Granville goal was worried there for a moment. Didn't dip enough though. In the end, sailed over the bar. The key thing in this game for the Rage is that they try and hold Sydney United scoreless for as long as possible. They've struggled recently in the league, conceding many goals early. They've had issues with injuries, had a lot of defensive players in particular out. Asmir Kadric was out for an extended period, as was Ante Tomic. Key players in the front third for them. Kadric wanted the foul, didn't come. Keep an eye out on Timothy Borg-Williams as well. He's got a number of goals this season for the Rage, their top scorer. Definitely got the firepower to hurt Sydney United if they get the opportunity. Kadric always being a fine finisher and given the opportunity. Good press here from Granville. They win the ball back. Taken quickly. Tomic, they don't want to give a free kick away around the edge of the area. Ante Tomic considers himself the best free kick taker in the country. We'll fancy his chances anywhere near the edge of the area. Rob Issa, the coach of Granville Rage, recently had a hip replacement. Look at Timothy Trainer here come through, and in the end, he wanted the corner. Said the last touch came off a red jersey, but in the end, the referee waved that away. Kadric. His possession away, and now Tomic allowed to turn here. Chipped that one over. Wasn't a bad ball. Jad Musa was coming now. Kadric steals in, playing Timothy Borg-Williams. Good challenge. They're giving it away. Kadric to Tomilic. Tough pass, and ball almost fell there for Kadric. His eyes lit up for a moment. Another poor passing giveaway from United. Trainer for Musa. Tomic wants it. Musa will go on his own. And he gets past a couple, but Vlastelica came across. Cleared away. Tomic all the way back to Zulo. Looks to switch the play. Searching for Borg-Williams, and Kadric got the final touch there. Carluccio. Cross comes in from Tomic, and Orlovic saw it all the way. Comes in instead of Tristan Prendergast as Josip Orlovic. Intercepted again by Whaley. Just dropping in quite deep. Whaley gives the ball away there. Now on De Oliveira. Insert goes toward Antelmi. A bit of a push in the back there from Antelmi. No foul. Kadric. Back for McGing. Kadric again, returning from an ACL injury. Slowly gathering more and more minutes. Ball clipped over the top for Antomi. Into the area. Zulo heads away. Falls here for Tomilic. Shabal, first time pass wide for Hatch. He's looking for the central pass. Falls to Shabal again. Can't hit him from distance. Not afraid to either. Spreads this one to De Oliveira though. Tomilic back to his captain Vlastelica. Here's McGing. Now De Oliveira takes it centrally. It's beyond Timothy Borg-Williams. Now Tomilic thinks about the shot. Has a go. Blocked by Trainer. Really packing that area, Granville. It is one of those games where you need a Mourinho special, parking the bus. You've got a player with the pace that Asmir Kadric has. You sort of feel that it's worth it. United will push more players forward. They'll leave themselves somewhat exposed at the back. And with the pace of Kadric, they could take advantage. And Tommy takes it quick. Here's De Oliveira for Shabal. Thought about it with the left, or the outside of the right. Instead, spreads the ball wide. Opportunity here. Blocked. United still have the ball. Jennings combines with Hatch, and Jennings gets it back. Here's a great chance for United. Jennings finds Milicevic. Still not clear. Desperate defending, and Granville get the ball away. Excellent work from them, and now can they counter? Musa for Tomilic. Gets it back again from Tomic. Not many options in the area though. Musa goes his own, goes down, wants a foul. Doesn't come. Kadric got the block in. A bit frantic here at the moment. Here's Tomic. Still Tomic, you'll have a go here, Ante Tomic. Tomic wanted the foul, didn't get it. Just needed a little bit more space to have a go. That's what Granville can do on the counter. I said they've got the quality to hurt United. Borg-Williams intercepts, and here's a chance now. Borg-Williams bearing down Kadric in support. Kadric gets it. Asmir Kadric off the bar! What a chance for Granville. Asmir Kadric has found the back of the net on countless occasions. At that side of Sydney United Sports Centre. This time sees his effort, cannon back off the crossbar. What a chance for the visitors. It was great work by Borg-Williams to intercept the ball and then slip in Kadric. And he really could have, perhaps should have opened the scoring. What a chance for the League Two team. How the nerves now settling into this game. Played forward now by Shabal for Milicevic. Use of a hand there by Milicevic. And Rage get the free kick. Seems as though they've got a number of fans here, in particular on this near side. Best in attendance for a midweek cup game. A couple hundred people here at Sydney United Sports Centre in Adenza Park. A cool evening. Not as cold as it was last night, I can tell you that much, but still cold enough. Vidakovic sends it forward toward Tomic. Kadlic heads it out. Be a throw again for the Rage. Timothy Borg-Williams comes away with it. Has a go here with the left foot, and it looked as though it was coming back. Orlovic looked very, very comfortable. From our viewpoint, I tell you what, it looked a lot closer than what Orlovic made it look like. Two other games on this evening. The Northern Tigers face Hills, also round 7. Tigers currently lead by 1-0. Apia and Marconi 0-0 in the Italian derby, or Derby d'Italia, at Lambert Park. One more game next week. Blacktown City take on the impressive league-leading SD Raiders, who knocked out Rockdale Illingdon, knocked out the Wollongong Wolves. What a game that promises to be next weekend. Well, sorry, next Wednesday night. Earlier on this evening, Sydney Olympic defeated Central Coast Mariners in a rescheduled NPL game as United come forward here. Milicevic, wide of the target, took a deflection. And I think it was Carluccio in the end who got the final touch, but what a chance there for Aidan Milicevic for Sydney United. Shabal will deliver this corner. Cross comes in, headed away. And Tomic again, winding back the ears, Ante Tomic. Asmir Kadric there, his pass was short. Counter was on again there for the Rage. Klic, Milicevic just had that chance moments ago. Shabal, great ball forward for Paddy and Telmi. Telmi's touch let him down though, and here's Tomic holding up McGing. Not many options for him. Shinagawa feeds in. Musa, who's in front of Klic. And look at the space for Borg Williams on the far side. Kadric wants it to feed. Borg Williams! Just wide. And Granville are not lying down here. The longer this game stays at 0-0, the more exciting it'll be. Great interception again from Borg Williams. Kadric feeds him back. Good ball. Tomic wants it. He gets it. Ante Tomic rolls it. Should have hit it. Here's Musa trying to beat Klic. He does. Musa, and he stepped on the ball at the vital moment. Instead of cutting it back with his left, he's tried to play the outside of the right and fallen over the ball. United survive. Ball forward here for Jennings. Speedster Leroy Jennings. Fiji international, if I'm not mistaken. Shabal. Back for Tomilic. Now Krlic with a bit of time and space to pick a pass. Finds Milicevic. McGing now. Vlastelica. Switches play, searching for Milicevic and finds his right winger. Shabal dances left and right. Vlastelica for Hatch. Game calmed down after a few frantic minutes. Hatch still going, trying to beat Musa. Crosses in, wins the free kick. Referee Kelly Jones bringing it back. Free kick in a good position for United. Cross comes in, dealt with well, headed away. Tomic couldn't hold off Shabal. Just over now toward Jennings. Handed away by McQuaid. Shinagawa hasn't really got involved for... Oh, what a strike that was. So close for Carlos de Oliveira. He just sat so perfectly for him. Branko Vidakovic was not going to get there in the end. Inches away from the top corner. It's been a good game of football these first half of this first 45. Looking to get under that one. Shinagawa loses out. And again, Whaley, another strong challenge. They wanted the ball go the way of the visitors, the Rage fans in the end. United throw. Strong challenge from Carluccio. Last touch, most definitely there, came off and tell me. They won't be happy. Visiting support. Vlastelica, back for McGing. Once they get the ball moving through midfield, United do look so dangerous. As soon as De Oliveira or Chabal get on the ball, that's where the danger is, and Bob Williams rushed that pass there. Rage players know that they'll be somewhat nervous here every time they get the ball. Great switch pass there for Militrovic. Cuts it back for Chabal, but that one came off the shin. Nice pass from De Oliveira. When you're looking from a distance, if you don't see their numbers, De Oliveira and Chabal, very similar. Oh, that's a pass to forget for De Oliveira. Not one that will be making his highlights video, that's for sure. Shinagawa, first time pass, how about that? Almost finding Musa on the far side. Taken. Kadric plays it back. McQuaid for Musa. Musa delivers into the box, took a deflection, and Josip Podlovic comes and gathers. Here's McGing. Played forward for Krlic. Now Chabal. Krlic making the overlapping run. Great ball from Chabal. Space in the box for Militric. Krlic couldn't quite get there. Ahead of Carluccio. Chabal back for Krlic. Shinagawa plays it forward. Tomic needs to watch the hips, the old man. Loses out there to Chabal. Chabal, great feed, but an excellent challenge from Carluccio to stop that attack. Kadric wanted to play to feet and took too long to play that, and now they could be caught out here. Smart foul from Whaley. He wasn't sure, had someone gone in and covered the space vacated by the run that Carluccio made forward. I have to say, intelligent defending. He's been very good, has Whaley so far. Here's Matt Hatch. Hatch! Vidakovic spills it. Militric is offside. It won't count. Aiden Militric coming from an offside position. It was a decent attempt from the left back Matt Hatch. Vidakovic didn't. Or was unsighted for a long moment there. Perhaps still should have held the ball. He was saved by the assistant referee's flag though. And Granville will continue at 0-0. We're almost at the half-hour mark, and I tell you what, Rob Issa will be a very, very happy man at the moment. His team is playing out of their skin and really could be one up. Asmir Kadric hitting the crossbar. A fantastic opportunity for the visiting side. Headed away by Whaley. Tomilic picks it up, spreads it wide now for McGee. Kadlic pushing forward. And just keep that in. Switch ball from Tomilic isn't great, but Hatch should keep it in. Does just that. Now Jennings looking to run at the Rage defence. He's in Chabal. Good ball from Chabal again. Just manages to find the pockets all the time, does Mario Chabal. And Telmi turns onto the left, and Telmi, Vidakovic. Unorthodox goalkeeping, but in the end, it doesn't matter. Kept the ball out. Taking his time here, Branko Vidakovic. Plays it forward now, in looking for Musa. Headed away by Hatch. Jennings plays it forward. Zulo strong in the air, comes straight back at him though, and the Rage. Foul there, goes against McQuaid. Not sure why. United won't care though. Played forward, looking for Jennings. It's great that in the last few years of the Cup we've had some incredible runs into Lions from League One. Phoenix, the Eastern Suburbs Association. Now Granville this year, and obviously 3 more Football League One teams. One of them will definitely be playing in the round of 32 at the moment. Seems to be the Northern Tigers. Kadlic, back for Milicevic. All the way back to Tomilic. De Oliveira. Shinagawa staying tight with him. Quickly getting back there, Shinagawa ensuring that Chabal wasn't afforded too much space. Williams closed down Militric, but United keep possession. De Oliveira. If you're Granville, you just defending so well up until now, you don't want to concede a cheap goal. If United outplays you and scores a good goal, you can't say anything, but getting to this point of the game, you really don't want to concede something silly from an unnecessary error. And as the time goes on and the match goes on longer, team of their quality, they'll be suspect to an error somewhere. You just got to hope for their sake that they don't get punished for it. Tomic beaten by Shabal, but they get it back. And Tomic goes down. That one would have hurt the old hip for sure. I mean, his coach had a hip replacement not too long ago. Ante Tomic, the way his hips have been over the last few years, I'm sure he's got a ticket in line as well to see the specialist. Carluccio plays it forward. Bob Williams should keep it in, does. And wins the throw, I think. Still in. They've got a corner, Granville. Here's an opportunity now for the likes of Anthony Zullo and Carluccio to go forward. Kadric also good in the air. And of course, the delivery from Ante Tomic. I told you, he'll tell you, it's the best delivery in the country. The best left foot in the country, Ante Tomic says. Cross comes in. It's a great ball in. Carluccio couldn't get there. Back out to Tomic again. Just didn't have the pace to get beyond his defender, but still got it there in the corner. Loses out now. Foul there by Ante Tomic. Hatch comes forward. Here's Jennings. Looking for Antelmi. Well defended, cleared away. McGing should deal with that, and he does. Calm header out to Shabal. Milicevic. Back for Tomilic. Kadric putting him under a bit of pressure. Comfortable in possession. Anthony Tomilic. Shabal all the way back to Vlastelica, and four across the midfield. Difficult to break down. Working so hard are the Rage players. As soon as that ball goes wide, always someone man on man, sometimes even doubling up. Great challenge from Musa. He identified it was an opportunity to go and close down De Oliveira and did so. Away there by Zullo. Here's Tomic. Doesn't use his right foot. You'll notice that as well. If he does, it'll be a very special day. All left foot, Mr. Ante Tomic. You don't need a right when your left's that good. That's what he'll tell you. Here's Milicevic. Ball over the top. Milicevic gets it back, and it's just over the bar. Shinagawa doing some defending there. Got to get a chance from another corner. Shabal to deliver. Goes short. Strong challenge from Musa on the other number 10. De Oliveira getting himself into trouble there in the end. Kicks it out for a throw. Quaid forces the pass all the way back. Here's Tomilic now. Shabal. Another foul in an unnecessary area. Didn't need to come. Opportunity now for United to create another opportunity. Free kick in a good position. Both De Oliveira and Shabal stand over it. Vlastelica has gone into the area. how dangerous he's in the air, as is McGee. De Oliveira will deliver this one. Cross comes in, great ball, headed away, excellent defensive header. Shot came back in, and a proper defensive strike there. Defender strike, I should say, from Anthony Tomilic. Really hacked at that one. Wasn't a bad opportunity. I'm not sure he knew how much space he had around him there. Should have done better. You see Vidakovic really taking his time, and he has every right to. The thing is, this will frustrate Sydney United so much. And that's what Granville need to do. They need to frustrate their opponents. The longer this game goes on at 0-0, the more frustrated they'll get, the more errors they'll start to make themselves. Kalic back to Orlovic. Clears it first time, Shinagawa. Heads it down for Trainer. Back to Zulo. Trainer plays it wide for Musa. Intelligently let it go through his legs. Great challenge though on the far side there. Throw in though for the Rage. It's Leroy Jennings getting back and doing the defensive work. Again, getting a foot to the ball in front of Musa. Kadric comes close now, asking for the ball, as does Tomic. Here he is now looking to turn away from a defender, unable to. Jennings slows down, it'll be a goal kick. Intercepted, great work there. Is he able to keep it alive? He is. Nice touch from Kadric. Borg Williams finds Tomic, who runs into a bit of trouble with Tomilic. Trainer have to start again, but they did well to retain possession there. Granville did. Looked a threatening attack at the start, but ran themselves into a bit of trouble. Managed to keep the ball and then giving it away there. Matt Hatch will take the throw for United. Got to 40 minutes and still no score. The closest we came was, better believe it, Asmir Kadric hitting the crossbar for the visitors. Here's Milicevic now. De Oliveira, look at the space on the far side for Jennings. The pass just didn't come to him. Now Shabao threads the needle. And then tell me what a save from Vidakovic. Strong right hand from Branko Vidakovic to keep out Paddy and tell me. Great chance for the home side. And Vidakovic will need to stay focused now after making such a big save. Needs to keep his head for this corner. The ball comes in toward the far post, and oh, how did that not go in? It was Vlastelica, I think. So close. Kelly Jones now instructing Vidakovic to pick up the pace. Goal kick taken. Good little flick there from Borg Williams. Timothy Trainer playing it forward. Tomic unable to control it. Ball over the top. Vidakovic comes and claims. Jennings with his pace got there a lot quicker than what Vidakovic would have anticipated, I'd say. Wasted pass there from Carluccio. Vlastelica looking for the run of Shabao. Defensive header. Almost coming away with it there, Granville, but Tomilic picking up the pieces. Milicevic. holding firm defensively. The Rage, they forced United to play the ball back more times than they would have liked. Kilic making a good forward run now. And tell me, had that chance saved by Vidakovic moments earlier. Good challenge there from Carluccio. Hatch is cross blocked, and this is the time where Granville don't want to concede now. They've done so well in this first half. United have been dangerous from corners, in particular with the likes of McGing and Vlastelica inside the area. They don't want to concede now. Cross comes in, headed away by Borg Williams, falls for Kilic. And now, perhaps the break is on for Granville. Jad Musa leading the charge. Look at Kilic chasing him down. Still Musa, no options. Tomic making the overlapping run in the box. Hesitates, wins the corner. They did well there. The Rage to come away with something. Rob Issa will be absolutely spewing that. Asmir Kadric wasn't on the end of that counter-attack. Nevertheless, they get the chance now. Zullo gets forward. Carluccio goes forward. Kadric is there. Trainer's there. Can Tomic pick one out? Cross comes in. Great ball in. Still not cleared. Now it is. And Shabao now leading the counter. Sending one forward for Milicevic. Whaley chooses to clear rather than head back to the keeper. Asking for the push in the back. No foul given. 30 seconds to go until the end of the first 45. Can't imagine there'll be more than 60 seconds, if that, of stoppage time, and too much space given here. But Carluccio read that cross and clears away. Now Tomilic. Can Granville hold on until the break? They clear away via Musa. Again, United forced to restart. All the way from the back. Tomilic for Krlic. They're stepping up here, Granville. Putting the press on, and McGing does well to get away from Kadric. We are into first half stoppage time now. Whaley's been excellent in his first half and continues that way. Here's Borg Williams. Good pass to Shinagawa. Kadric lets it go through his legs. Borg Williams ran out of space. Ball went out. About 30 seconds of added time. Kelly Jones has a look at the watch. Shabao. Kilic made the overlapping run. Doesn't get the ball yet. Shabao turns the other way, finds De Oliveira. Still De Oliveira. Tips it over the top for Kilic. Good run forward, but Kilic gets that wrong. Had to get that right as well there. In McQuaid. Musa very strong there. And Granville Rage survived the first 45 minutes here of this Hahn Australia Cup New South Wales preliminary round 7 clash. Asmir Kadric with a chance of the first half, cannoning the ball off the crossbar. What an opportunity that was for Granville. Not to say though, United didn't have some chances, and tell me, forcing a fabulous save from Branko Vidakovic. A few other chances as well went in the way of the home team, but Granville stood firm. And after the first 45 minutes of this one, it's Sydney United 58-0, Granville Rage 0. We're back here at City United Sports Centre for the second half. What a first half we had. Asmir Kadric hitting the crossbar. He's still disappointed about it. You can see it in his face from here. What a chance that was for Granville in the first half. United, though, had countless opportunities after that. Rage stood tall and firm in defence. Kept the opposition scoreless in the first half, and it's not to say that Granville didn't look threatening at times themselves, in particular on the counter. They sat well, good structure. When the opportunity came, they tried to take it. But still, they've got another 45 minutes to hold out here, plus extra time if they can't find a goal themselves. So much on the line in this Hahn Australia Cup New South Wales preliminary round 7 clash. What a tongue twister that one is. Jeez. Perhaps the longest name of a round of football in the world, that one. Cleared away by Carluccio. Tomic, flick it away. Now, and tell me. He's played a fairly strong team here. Ante Juric leaving nothing to chance. But right now, Football New South Wales League 2 team is holding their more fancied opponents. There's a division in between these two. National Premier League's New South Wales competition, where Sydney United currently lie in 6th place. And then have the Football New South Wales League 1 competition. And then got the Football New South Wales League 2 competition. And that's where the Granville Rage currently ply their trade. Sitting in 8th position there. My mathematics is correct. There's 34 places currently between these two teams across the pyramids. Free kick goes against Carluccio there for the foul on Antelmi. When you've got the likes of De Oliveira and Chabal who can strike a ball, as well as Antelmi himself. Granville could be in a bit of trouble here inside the opening minutes of the second half, and said that they'd want to survive the first 10 to 15 of the first half. Things would become easier, and they did. And it's the same situation here. They don't want to concede early, otherwise things could really get difficult for them. And this is a real proper chance for the home team. It'll be Antelmi, clips it over the bar and wide of the post. Branko Vidakovic almost leaving his mark on the uprights. Goal kick taken, falls to Chabal. Spreads the ball early for Jennings. And a bit of space for Jennings, who's It's not what you want to give him. Leroy Jennings back into De Oliveira. Jennings gets it back. Cleared away by Carluccio. Cause of handball. Kelly Jones waves them away. They're lining up here, the United players, but the pass there from Cheval was off. And Granville survive. Vidakovic again, as he did in the first half, intelligently managing the game and finding Timothy Traynor with a great goal kick. Here's Jad Musa, who was effective in the first half, created problems, and he is so again. Here he is now, Musa into the area, goes down. No penalty there. Musa was looking for that the moment he stepped into the area, and could have done so much more with that rather than looking for the penalty. We had Kadric there in support centrally. McGing now driving through out of defence, but giving the ball away straight into the feet of Traynor. Here's Kadric combining with Tomic. His pass is short for Borg Williams. Vlastelica feeds in Jennings. Hatch making the overlapping run. In support, kicks the ball. Square now to De Oliveira. On the turn there, and tell me might work out here for De Oliveira. Key block there by Anthony Zullo. Deflected the ball into the hands of Branko Vidakovic. Again, the Rage keeper will take his time. Sends it long now. Tomic heads it on. Musa brings it down. Vlastelica all over that one. Vlastelica will be keen to be heading to Football New South Wales HQ for another. Here's a ball for Tomic first, and Tomic can hit him. That one all wrong. Oh, didn't that light up for Ante Tomic? As soon as the ball came his way, there was only one place that ball was going, and it was a shot toward the United goal. Unfortunately for him and the Rage, not on target this time. Chabal switches play, great ball by Mario Chabal. Finds Milicevic. Good defending from Borg Williams, but then again the clearance is poor, straight into the feet of McGing, and they can't just keep inviting United back at them. Advantage played, here's Jennings. Incidental contact between Shinagawa and De Oliveira. Here's Chabal. Tries to play it first time. Kadric wants it. This is where Kadric can do damage. Couldn't quite turn around and face the other way though. And the clearance there. Almost ending up on top of the grandstand here. Of the blocker stand. Tell me he turns away from a couple. Plays it out wide. Nice pass there. Been a change for Sydney United. Anthony Kilic has come off. Chabal back for Tomilic. Come away with it again, the Rage. Here's Kadric holding it up. Gives it away cheaply. So quickly, red shirts swarm around the Blues as soon as they receive the ball. Bailey Rule has come on in place of Krilic as Tomic leads the counter. Here's Kadric. Oh, poor first touch from Kadric. Vlastelica did enough. There's another chance on the counter. for the Rage. It was a delightful ball from Tomic to find Kadric out wide. Here's Hatch. Musa coming to support his right back. Switch ball from Tomilic. Searching for Militrovic. Well defended again from Whaley. He has been one of Granville's best in this game so far. Done a fantastic job out there. Great touch from Tomic, winding back the ears, the veteran. And Musa running at Hatch. Trainer strong in the challenge, but wins one. The second one comes quickly back at him. That's the difference here for the Rage. As soon as they get past one, there's another one reappearing. Something they're not used to in Football League 2. Hatch, first time pass. Zulo intercepts. Musa clears. I think we'll be seeing a lot of football played at this part of the field for the rest of this second half. De Oliveira plays it wide. Rule overlapping. Doesn't need him. Militrovic, but his effort is disappointing. Hidakovic again. Taking his time. Plays it forward. Trainer this time flicks on. Tomic brings it down. Trainer picks it back up. Zulo. Opportunity to keep a bit of possession here for the Rage, and if they're intelligent here, they'll just play the ball around a bit. Instead, Zulo goes long. It's not what they need to do here. They had the time and the space to put together a few more passes, slow the game down. Kelly Jones gives a warning there. Here's Lastelica. Chabal. Back for Rule. Granville suffered a humbling 5-0 defeat on Saturday in the derby game against South Coast Flame. Disappointing result for them, that one. We expected much better there. But they definitely had one eye on this one. Timothy Trainer, Kadric, McQuaid, all were on the bench there. Here's Kadric now, finds Tomic, who couldn't sort his feet out in time. That one almost working out for Militrovic. We'll get the throw though, deep inside Granville's half. RPR lead against Marconi by 2-0. Northern Tigers. Good job against Hills in style 4-1. Chance here over the bar. It opened up there for Carlos de Oliveira and just completely miscontrolled that effort. Had to hit the target from that sort of space. And the Northern Tigers, congratulations to them. The first team from New South Wales to be playing Australia Cup round of 32. Their win against Hills United, 4-1. Sydney United will be going back to the bench imminently as well, making another change. Strong there from Shinagawa, and silly from Shabao, kicking out at Shinagawa. It is Milicevic that'll make way. Mason Wells is coming on, and what a season Mason Wells is having. He's got a number of goals already this season for Sydney United. Ante Juric will be hoping he's able to find the back of the net. Calls of handball, and they were pretty confident calls from the Rage players and crowd, but Kelly Jones says no. What a ball here. Leroy Jennings, can he get on the end of that? No, he can't. Excellent defending. No strangers to extra time, the Granville Rage. They've needed 2 games in the lead up to this one, to this point I should say, to go to extra time. Throw taken, here's Shabao, first time pass, intercepted by Carluccio. Borg Williams can't find Tomic. Now Vlastelica, closed down there by Kadric, and the pass as well just evaded Musa. And Zulo, well read by Anthony Zulo. Plays it forward for Musa. Musa takes on Vlastelica. Tomic just couldn't quite get the pass out to Jad Musa. Tomic almost getting on the end of that one. Another great ball for Jennings, who's got the pace, but so does McQuaid. He clears away. Tomilic. Now De Oliveira. Spreads it wide for Rule. United building patiently. Wells back out to Shabao now. Almost everyone back in a blue jersey bar Kadric. Shinagawa finds Kadric now. McGing sticking with him. Gets it out to Shinagawa. Turns away, wins the free kick. Well played there by Shinagawa. Allows the Rage now to slow things down, set themselves up, and perhaps keep possession. Or maybe even try and find Tomic, and on running Kadric. Kadric, who only just returned from injury. He's out for a number of weeks. Here's Tomic. Try and win a corner here onto Tomic will. Or is time wasting already, perhaps? Wins a throw, does Ante Tomic. A little too early to be time wasting in the corner. Tomic comes near, picks the ball up. Again, similar position to where he just was. What a turn from Tomic. Across goal. Ball falls for Trainer. What a chance. Timothy Trainer. Ante Tomic winding back the years that he spent at Sydney United Sports Centre. Showed what he did all those years back. crossed the ball across goal. The deflection fell into the path of Trainer. And Timothy Trainer, all he had to do was hit the target there, and you feel that would have been a goal. United's given the ball away again. Tomic holding up a couple. Wins the foul. Ante Tomic. Free kick now for the Rage. Sent forward by Carluccio toward Borg Williams. Shinagawa did well. Here's Tomic. Finds Musa. Great turn. Kadric wants it. It's a poor pass from Musa. Kadric has to work back now and in position on those. Oliveira has too much space here. Back for Tomilic. Hatch switches play. Now McGing. Forward for De Oliveira. Great challenge. Hatch comes to it first though. De Oliveira back for Jennings. Chabal. Rule. What an opportunity and what a goal! Mason Wells off the bench to do it again. He's been spectacular for United so far this season, and with a superb finish, Mason Wells puts Sydney United 1 goal to the good against the Granville Rage. A fine finish moments after Timothy Trainer had the chance to put Granville in front. Mason Wells with a beautifully struck effort into the far top corner puts United in front and on their way to the Australia Cup round of 32. How will Granville respond? They've had their chances, but you feel as though the momentum now will be with the home team. Heads will drop in the blue jerseys as well. Kadric for Shinagawa. Wide now for Borg Williams. Feeds the ball forward to Trainer. Now start again. Maybe Granville's turn to put on some added pressure on the home team. Tomic under pressure from Chabal. Gets it out. Zulo. Rushed pass from Anthony Zulo. Nobody there in the blue jersey to aim for. Here's Jennings. Vlastelica. Jennings picks it up. Plays the ball wide here for Rule. Chabal allowed to turn. Space opening up, and he reacted well defensively there, the Rage. Poor pass there from Hatch, and now look at the run forward. Tomic tried to play the reverse ball for Kadric. Jad Musa had acres of space in front, down the left wing. Poor decision from Tomic there. The pace of this game is perhaps a bit too much for a lot of these Rage players. Here's Jennings now. So back to Chabal. And Telmi loses out to Trainer. Tomilic. And he slipped over there, Tomilic. Kadric picks it up. Tomic spreads it wide. Here's Musa. He's had a good game, Jad Musa. Been electric on many occasions one-on-one. Wins a throw there. 20 minutes remain. 20 minutes for Granville to somehow grab an equaliser and get themselves back in the game. United obviously have been the better team, but hats off to the Rage. They've fought so well, had 2 golden opportunities as well. Here's Kadric. Oh, and he almost took it in his step there. The chances fell the way of Asmir Kadric. Hit the crossbar in the first half, and then Tim Traynor in the second had a golden chance himself, but couldn't find the target as United look to make it 2 now. Wells delivers into the area, straight into the hands of Vidakovic. Goes short this time. Kadric asking for it. Ball goes toward Asmir Kadric, maybe a little bit too high for him. It was. Traynor straight into the feet of Tomilic. And now Jennings. Chooses to slow things down. Pass from Vlastelica wide to Rule. Here's Rule again. Jennings into the feet of De Oliveira. Cleared away by Borg Williams. Vlastelica comfortably wins that header. Now Tomic, great touch. Oh, and Kadric tried to touch it beyond McGinn. Musa was the better option. Here come United again. Zulo clears it out for a corner. Now United have the chance to double their lead. Corner comes in. They've been dangerous from them all game, and Vidakovic somehow kept that out. Now Tomic. Musa gets the ball this time, beats his defender, and Kadric is there in support if he can find him, and Musa again. Another wrong decision. That's twice now. The Rage have had good chances. Well defended. Foul goes against Jennings. I'm not quite sure why. Even Jennings is confused. What a chance that was for United. But 3 occasions now. First Tomic played the wrong ball, then Kadric, and now Musa. All 3 of the attacking threat that Granville have made errors. Shinagawa forward for Musa. Good touch. Just got away from him. There wasn't much in that from Musa. He gets the yellow there for the challenge on Vlastelica. Intelligent there from Vlastelica. He waited just enough for Musa. Kadric gets a yellow too for back chat there. Vlastelica receiving attention now. fun fact, Sydney United physio is also Asmir Kadric's first cousin. Pastorica seems to be okay, back to his feet as I suspected. Ante Tomic is telling him, hey, brate, get up, let's get it on, keep going. I think Kadric is calling for a substitution. Not for himself, but either for Tomic or Musa, I believe. Shabao comes across. Trainer makes a good challenge. Couple changes incoming now for United. Luke Juvela, one of those coming on. Paddy and Tommy coming off. Here's Rule. Under 15 minutes remain here. Jennings offside on that occasion. Carluccio. There's a forward for Musa. It's away. Trainer does enough. Michael Prategina is the other change. Number 43, Michael Prategina. Talented youngster from Canberra. Tomilic. Wide here for Wells. Can United add a second and put this one to bed? De Oliveira for all, and Vidakovic almost got beaten at the near post. Took a touch there. Corner for United. Shabao came off as well. Right, done for Shabao and for Antelmi. Now prepare for this weekend's clash. And Sydney FC, cross comes into the near post, headed away. Substitution being readied by Robisa. Dane Vrankovic on the sideline. Preparing to come on. Cross comes in. Good ball there, but United unable to get a touch on it. Cross comes in again. Carluccio away. Finds the feet of Trainer. Now Tomic. What can Granville do here? Can they create one more opportunity? One more chance to try and sneak a goal that they deserve for the effort they've put in. The chances they had as well. There's Carluccio. Ball Ball forward for Musa, who's unable to keep it in, and now Granville trying to make the change. Dane Vrankovic will come on. Coming off is Mitchell Whaley, who was fantastic in the first half, I think. Was it Whaley that came off? Tomic almost sneaking in there and pinching the ball. It was Chad Musa that came off, I think. Mitch Whaley now gone into a more attacking position. De Oliveira, strong challenge by Vrankovic. And De Oliveira will get a yellow card, similar to the challenge that led to the yellow card for Musa. Kelly Jones this time giving the yellow card to De Oliveira. Carluccio plays it forward. Borg Williams heads it on, and Kadric trying to get on the wrong side of McGing. They'll take a corner here, Granville, if they get one. They can't. Vrankovic had to deal with that. Sent forward. Tomic got the touch on the ball there. Rule clears away. Forward by De Oliveira. Strong challenge again from Vrankovic. Couple good tackles since coming on already. Straight into the action. Always tough to come on as a defender, especially for Vrankovic having to deal with the quality of Mason Wells. Pratezhina gives it away. Here's Vrankovic now. Borg Williams back for trainer Vrankovic. Back to Carluccio. Plays it forward. Not taking any chances, the substitute. Time is running out for Granville to get something here. United ever closer to another Australia Cup round the 32 appearance. Vlastelica. Granville will need to step out at some point. Whaley plays it forward. Tomilic won the ball there. Pratezhina wide. Jennings offside again. You feel like Tomic and Kadric need to get a little closer to each other. The gap is a bit too great between them at the moment. Vidakovic plays it forward. Header won by Tomilic. Shinagawa out wide to Vrankovic. First time ball forward, looking for Borg Williams. A great ball. And ball. Chance here, and this is what Granville wants. They got to send everyone forward now. They have the delivery and the quality from Ante Tomic. Dane Vrankovic goes forward, as does Anthony Zullo and Carluccio. Whaley's up there as well. Can the Rage sneak a goal here? Ball comes in toward Vrankovic. Falls around the area. Nobody attacking it. He's Borg Williams. Closed down. Great challenge. I think it was Hatch. Poor pass from Carluccio. Got away with it. Got away with that touch as well. Ball played out wide. Header one there. Confusion about where the ball is. United dealt with that just. And Whaley couldn't bring it down and controlled it. It's 3-1 now at Lambert Park. Apia leading against Marconi. Stadions halved the deficit, but Apia quickly restored that 2-goal advantage. Really wayward with the clearance. De Oliveira now rule. Wide for Mason Wells. De Oliveira looking for Juvela, but couldn't find him. Vidakovic plays it forward. Kadric wins the header. And Borg Williams was almost through there. Kadric wants it back. He gets it back. Just stepped on the ball there, Smith Kadric. Heavy legs as well for him. Here's Tomic. Still Ante Tomic. Gets the ball in, almost falls into the path of Kadric. Shinagawa lifts it into the box, headed away by the captain Vlastelica. And Zulo brave there. He's Trainer now. Still Timothy Trainer. Missed a golden chance just before the United goal. Cross comes in, it's a weak one for Brankovic. Here's Carluccio. Plays it forward. Great ball into the area. Just cleared away by Vlastelica, I think it was. We'll come back again though. And Brankovic misses the pass. Could have delivered that one into the area. Foul called on the Rage. Tomilic plays it forward. Juvela gets it out wide. Juvela makes the run back in the box. That's where he wants. That's where the ball goes. And just couldn't find Pratejina. Trainer lost concentration there for a moment. Josh McQuaid will come in. Kadric comes off. He was injured in the weeks leading up to this game. And unable to continue here in the final moments. Had that fantastic opportunity in the first half that could have put the Rage ahead. He saw his effort come off the bar. He beat Josip Orlovic in the United goal, but not the bar. Almost into, well, we are into the 90th minute, almost into stoppage time now. Granville praying they get one more opportunity. Pratejina plays it out wide. Jennings in the area. Last touch come off Leroy Jennings. Goal kick to Granville. Isakovic. Will send this one forward. De Oliveira clears it away. Ball goes out. Into stoppage time now, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw that there was going to be 4 minutes of time added on. Zulo slices that ball forward, bounces out. Throw taken by Hatch. Strong challenge there. Hatch goes down. Came off his head there. Matt Hatch, it was, you could hear the thump, it was definitely loud. Straight into the nose. Of Matt Hatch. I believe the rage will make a change now too. Whaley, what a performance from him. Has to be said. Been excellent up until this point. Replaced by Nicholas Issa. The final couple minutes of stoppage time. Hatch looks as though he'll be okay to continue. And flares are out as well at United Sports Centre. SUS know that their team is about to enter another Australia Cup. Round of 32, only minutes away. Hatch now will be released, substituted for Michael Glassick for the final few minutes of this one. Here's Glassick now with the throw. Ball breaks for Jennings. Cuts it back for Pratezhina. Well defended. Quaid can't get on the end of that. And Mason Wells closed down by Dane Vrankovic in the last moment there before Wells was about to strike one toward goal. United right where they want to be with the ball. Granville absolutely in the wrong part of the pitch. I can't imagine there'll be more than about 30 seconds to be played here. Can Granville create one last opportunity? Ball played forward, but they won't get there. That might be just about that. Kelly Jones has a look at the watch. The whistles start to sound around Sydney United Sports Centre. Throw taken toward Juvela. And Juvela won't go toward the corner, he'll go toward goal. Good challenge from Zulo. Free kick goes the way of the Rage. Vidakovic sending everyone forward. They know this is the last heave, the last opportunity to try and force this one into extra time. Vidakovic sends it forward. And that is full time. Sydney United 58 advance to the Australia Cup round of 32. They defeat a gallant and brave Granville Rage by 1-0. Mason Wells with a stunner off the bench to win it for the home side and send Sydney United once more into the Australia Cup round of 32. And it wasn't as if Granville weren't without their chances. Asmir Kadric smacked the ball against the bar in the first half. Timothy Traynor had a golden opportunity in the second half. At the end of the day, though, Sydney United with a bit too much class for their opponents. They managed to come away with the win and advance on into the Australia Cup round of 32 and, of course, into the Waratah Cup semi-finals. That'll be that from us here at Sydney United Sports Centre. Full-time in the Hahn Australia Cup New South Wales preliminary round 7 clash. Sydney United 58-1, Granville Rage 0.